Welcome back. We're still in the studio with Bola Dale Adekoya, a political scientist, and he's been giving us his perspectives on what is going on in the House of Representatives. Now, like you said, it is a win-win situation for Nigerians, but then they'll be very keen to know what the way forward should be. And because some members of the House have already been saying that padding has been going on in the Nigerian budget since
time immemorial, that is true.
So to speak. Now, I mean, what do we do moving forward now to stop this thing? Just
Okay, I think we should start from one. The issue of, I don't really agree with the issue of constituency projects. I don't, because a lot of constituency projects, most of them don't. They are all white elephant projects. Most of them are ghost projects. You get to the site, nothing is happening. Money has been released at the end of the day, it still falls back in the hands of individuals. I think President Olusegun Obasanjo and President Yar'Adua and also President Goodluck Jonathan, I think when the issue of constituency project came up, there was a kind of reform in that sector, and I think it was later agreed that both projects should not be given to honorable members. It should be assigned to the MDG, that the Millennium Development Goals. Then
it's now sustainable development goals.
They are now sustainable development goals. So it will only be as the honorable member of the Senate. The senator will only be a sponsor of that project, and we will not have any involvement in either any finance or otherwise. But from last chaos, we'll find out that at the end of the day, there are conditions, because when you come in, when the executive also comes with the budget that is padded, and you expect a committee that to also accept that budget, they also give you conditions. They will tell you, okay, fine, because the law says, the reform says, you cannot award this contract to me. You have to award it to a company that I don't know of. What I will do is I'll provide three company names, choose one from it. So I don't know, it still falls back to them. It's just from a sister company or cronies. So that is what I think. I think the federal government should really work more on this project on itself. They're talking about the issue of part of the allegations that was the issue of water project in Kaduna also, and it was diverted to the speaker's farm. What stopped the Ministry of Water Resources as a ministry to take up that project? Why should the ministry? Why does it have to go through the house? So this is replication of projects that ought to have been done by the executive, now being done by the house. It doesn't make sense. It's another opportunity for money to be siphoned by these individuals.
Well, Adekoya Bola Dale, political scientist, it's a pleasure to have you in the program. Thanks for coming and sharing your thoughts. We'll take a quick break, and when we return, of course, we'll be taking a look at the most viewed videos on our YouTube channels, and also take a look at some of the messages that you've been sending while the program was on. Stay with us.
I have absolutely no doubt that at the end of this particular exercise, I will be declared innocent by the court, simply because it is very obvious that this is a politically motivated allegation, all of them.
Former aviation minister maintaining innocence in the alleged money laundering charge against him by the EFCC begins this week's most viewed video in 5th place.
The economy is actually in very, very good hands, and we're doing absolutely our best to get through this difficult period. And I explained how we're doing that. We're being extremely
Minister of Finance briefing members of the upper legislative chamber on the health of the Nigerian economy comes up in fourth place. The third most viewed video is the burial of former late football legend Stephen Keshi in Benin, the Edo state capital. Up next is the video of Korode Taiwo, a child chained for several weeks and locked without food by his father, a pastor.
I steal because I'm hungry. I've not been fed well for 4 months. They give me food, but not all the time.
And the most viewed video in the past week is the launch of the Abuja-Kaduna Railway.
Well, there you go. Those were the most viewed videos on our YouTube channel in the past week. And of course, like you saw, Nigerians can now begin to rail their way in and out of Abuja and Kaduna. However, now that Representative Abdulmumin Jibrin says he stands by his word and has provided indicting evidence to security agencies, Nigerians will be waiting eagerly, in fact, to see how the unfolding drama will come to an end. That's the program this week. Thank you for watching, but do remember that the conversation continues online via the social media addresses showing on your screen. I'm Victor Matthias.